Howdy, Cousin Patty here with a great big bag of goodies and some happy mail. And I'm doing my put 3 things away and put 1 thing in a journal. And I was just putting something away from over there in my pile of stuff, and I saw these gorgeous red cardinal birds, and these are from Jilly Bean at Jilly Bean Studio. And I was thinking about the page that I did for Lizzie in my treehouse journal with the cardinal on it, and wherever it is, towards the beginning. And I was thinking, oh, I might put one in here, another one. I know there's a cardinal on the page, but I might put another one up in the corner anyway. Because I want to. That's why. Oh, what a day we had. Exhausted. Came home, laid down on the couch, took a long nap. We were at the Brooklyn swap meet. The Brooklyn swap meet, yes. Oh, just a little touch of red up in the corner. When a red bird appears, a loved one is near. And you know what? I think I'm going to give a little red bird to Lala as well. She's got a ladybug, but I think I'm going to give her a little red bird too. Yes, a little red bird. And I'm just going to sit it up there in the corner. And then I have my something in a journal done. I'm going to put it out here. Yes. I know, this is my Friday journal. But I picked this up. I picked up this bag of things because I saw these stickers in there. And if I pick it up, it's got to go in the journal. Okay. I added little cardinals there. You'll have to come on Friday at noon and see who gets put into the Possum Club treehouse next. Every page is so different because all the possum peeps are so different. I know, I have too much stuff up here. I have this rescue troll that needs to be cleaned up. And I have Pippi's Halloween dress. It's almost Halloween. She could just wear it like that, like a shift, right? But I did want to add some black lace and things to it. Let's see. And this little guy here, he needs to get cleaned up. I'm just looking, there's horseshoes on the bottom. Horseshoes on the bottom. I can't read the name without a magnifying glass. Unida? Is this Unida? I don't know. All right, he needs to get cleaned up. Oh, we had an idea for that one, right? We have an idea for that one. Oh, okay, so 3 things got put away. I know I'm still working on my leaf project, but I put things in a little box and I put them over there and I put something else away and I picked that up and I put that in a journal. Yes, it gets complicated, doesn't it? And I have a mug of tea. I have my decaf chai. Thirsty. Outside at the swap meet all day, you get a little dehydrated. Yes, you get a little dehydrated. What should we look at first? Oh, I want to open up my Happy Mail from Terri. Yes. I'll link her channel below, Alan Art. She sent me some Happy Mail, and then I have to show you, yes, a couple of things. Oh, I have last week's flea market stuff, and I have this week's swap meet stuff. Now, swap meet is like a flea market, but it sort of focuses on rusty bits, car parts, old cars, motorcycles, tires. But there's flea market stuff too. And even a lot of the flea market stuff is focused on cars, like Matchbook cars and Hot Wheel cars and Hess trucks and all that too. But I always look and look because sometimes you find a hidden gem. Yes, you do. You find a hidden gem. And because it's at a swap meet that's focused on cars, you get it for a good price because people just want to get rid of it, right? Because it's not an antique mart or it's not a flea market. And if it doesn't have to do with cars, but it's at the swap meet, you can usually get it for a pretty good price, yes. What did you send me, Terry? If I can get it out of the package carefully. Oh, let's see. Make sure I got everything. Yes. Oh, she put it all in the bag. Good idea. In case the paper ripped. You know how my Pony Express is, right? Oh, I'm going to bring you in closer because there's so many things in here. Oh, my stuff. I felt like there was something around in the package. Yes, I did. Okay, we're going to go through this bag of goodies from Terri, and then I am going to show you a couple of things I got at the swap meet today for journaling. Maybe I'll save some stuff for another video because then I want to do a little, maybe do a little journaling. I haven't been in here all day. No, I haven't been in here all day, like I said, because we were out. We were out and about all day. And then when I came home, I was sleeping. Yes, so I'm so excited. I want to see what Terri sent. I want to share a couple of things with you. And then, oh, we'll just grab a journal, do a little journaling. So come on along. Just took another sip of tea. Ooh, there's a little card here. Oh, let me open it up. I love that rose sticker. Ooh, it's a long one. Hi, Patty. Thought you can use some of these craft items for some of your journals. It is always fun to see what other crafters have in their stash. Happy face. I thought you could add this sunwood round to your collection. I had this pretty paper with a border, gave you a sample envelope you can make. Just an idea. There is a fall packet with some fun stuff. I had some little wooden shapes you can use in journals. There is a cool pack of craft colored items. I thought you can appreciate the note cards with some NE landmarks. I found some fairy stuff too. Lastly, I made you some yo-yos. There is material for you to make a few. Happy face and hearts. Terri of Allen Art and Design. And a little PS on a note. Check out my video, No Sew Fabric Vessel Basket Part 3. I show how to make a yo-yo using the Clover Easy Yo-Yo Maker. Oh, it is so much fun to use. Heart tea. Love, Terri. Oh, thank you for this. Okay. All right, you said cards with landmarks on them. Terri is almost a neighbor. Not too far away. Oh. U.S. Constitution, Old Ironsides, Charlestown Naval Shipyard, Boston, Massachusetts. Oh, I love that. Reminds me of when we went to Mystic. Minuteman, Lexington, Massachusetts. Oh, some of these places, I need to go see these. State House, Boston, Massachusetts. And Historic Old North Church in Boston, Massachusetts. These are very vintagey. Oh, I love them. Copyright 1957, Atlantic Card Company. Wow, 1957. That's the year one of my sisters was born. Yes, 1957. Oh, I love the way you have everything all organized and packaged. Yes, good job, Terri. Oh, I see fairy stickers. Oh, what's this? Look at these sparkly fairy stickers. Love them. Oh, and I have this sitting here. Best games the fairies play. Oh, maybe that'll have to go into a journal right away. But there's something else in here. Oh, and it looks like a little, it says ballet recital, but that could be a little fairy dress. Yes, that could be a little fairy dress. Or we can make a fairy doll from a magazine picture or something. Look at this. Oh, you know what this reminds me of? The fairy gowns in my story that got stolen. Yes. Oh, thank you so much. It's a sticker, but oh. In my soggy bottom fairy tale. The fairies are getting ready for their summer celebration and they put their gowns on the line and somebody stole them. Oh, and there's a little tiny magic wand in there. Don't lose that. Oh, I'm going to put everything back in the bag. Look at this. Look at this. Look at the little magic wand. Oh, you must have made this with those little tiny beads and a little star on top. Okay, put them back in here. I left the stickers up. Put these back in here so I don't lose them. Okay, here's the yo-yos with the fabric. Now, I'm thinking she means the fabric is pre-cut to the size I need. Oh, this is vintage. Is this vintage? Oh, I have a whole bunch of these that were gifted to me. I can make yo-yos. I've never made a yo-yo, have I? I don't think so. I know there's 100 YouTube videos on making yo-yos. Oh, these are so delicate. They can go in the fairy journal. And she made some and she sent me some. Oh, wow. Yours are really neat. Yours are really neat. Look at that, how neatly done they are. Oh, you could put a little button in the middle. Looks like a flower, doesn't it? Okay, we will learn how to make yo-yos. Maybe for No Stress November, because I'm going to be sitting and glue booking. Figaro, Figaro, it's the Oreo o'clock. And another little packet of goodies. A little poem by Emily Dickinson. Oh, how happy is the little stone that rambles in the road alone and doesn't care about careers and exigencies, never fears, whose coat of elemental brown a passing universe put on, and independent as the sun associates or glows alone, fulfilling absolute decree and casual simplicity. Emily Dickinson. Oh, how happy is the little stone by Emily Dickinson. I need to work in my Happy Rock journal so badly. I've got so many things sitting here, yes. And most of my rocks are little brown stones from the road, yes. And here's the craft paper goodies. I love brown. So natural. I like it with black and white colors. Oh, these are awesome. These are like chipboard. Those are like heavier kind of chipboard. And there's crepe paper. And is this real leather or your faux leather? Is this your faux leather? Ah, that is awesome. Oh, wait, I'm reaching. I wanted a leather cover for this. Oh, it's just a little too small. Oh, I could still use it. I can still use it, right? You think that's too small? Pages are going to stick out here and there. This is my little travel journal. I made notes, things I got to put in here. Yeah, I'm still working on my little trip to Florida. Yes, got a couple pages in here I can fill up. Oh, what do you think? Can I use this? I can put it like right in the middle like that. Well, Mr. Possum was going to make me a leather cover. So if that doesn't work out for me, He'll make me a leather cover, and then I can use that for a different journal. And then some little envelopes and paper bags and things. Do I have an elastic? Do I have an elastic to put around this? I had one over here. Yes, I do. I don't know. We might go with this. Or this might become something else. I'll make a leather one for this. Okay. That's that. More stuff. Keep going. Oh. Fox and raccoon and little wooden pieces, mushrooms, all kinds of wooden things there. And a little flower that you made and a hedgehog and wooden leaves. Oh, a ladybug and a bear. Oh, just all kinds of shapes in there. All kinds of shapes to put in a journal. Let's check out these flowers. Ooh. Wow, you layered that up very nicely, yes. And there's more in there. Oh, the big one. And stuck together a little bit. Oh, did this one come apart? Oh, here it is. That one goes on there. No problem. I'll glue it right back on. No damage done. No harm done. Oh, what's this? Oh, wait, there's more. Oh, little borders and corner decorations. Oh, I love these colors for fall. Yes, with the little ribbons and everything. Gives you a good idea, yes. How to do a page, too. Buttons and ribbons and stitching. Keep going, Patty. Keep going, keep going. All right. I'm going to take 1 second since I've got my glue here. And just put that down like that. Yes. All right, that will dry. Be careful with it. and, oh, you can make envelopes. I see. So she made one to show me. She made one to show me, and I can make pockets and envelopes. Paper with the border. Ooh, and red for my color of the year. Awesome sauce. And look what she sent. A round sun for my round collection. Oh, thank you. Oh, there's two. Oh, it's a double piece. Just like that one I have with the hummingbird. You know what that means? I can cover this with fabric or paper and then glue this on top. Or, no, I don't think I can make this a front cover. No, I don't think that would work. No, I think I'd have to glue it back on here. And I'll just cut one for the back. Oh, I love it. It's almost like my moon, but it's the sun. You're not going to believe something that I got at the flea market. Oh, just wait till you see this, Terry. It's at the bottom of the bag. Stand by. At the bottom of the bag, I think. Look what I got. Look at the sun. Oh, I already have things for this journal. Look at that. Oh, and this is Stamping Up Stardust, and it's never been used. You have to put the sticker on the block, and then you have to peel that off and stick that on the bottom. And make sure you got it going in the right direction. If you don't want to stamp upside down, like that. This sun, it's never been used. And you know how expensive these things are. This is 2004 Stamping Up. And look at the moon. Now, the moon has been used. But look how gnarly he is. I love all the little detail on this one. And then there's the Stardust stamp, which has never been used. This is the Stardust. So get the sun, the moon, and the Stardust. And how much did I pay for this? You know, these are expensive. Oh, I think I paid $3 for this, for the 3 of them. Yes. I think it was $3 because these are really good Stampin' Up! Stamps. 2 of them never even assembled, 1 slightly used. That was a good deal. That was a good deal. That's one thing I got at, this is Flea Market. Flea Market, yes. Okay, give me a sec here. So I'll have to start collecting sunny things in a bag. Sunny things, but for right now, I'm going to put it all in here because I'll never remember who sent it. For right now, I'll label it later. Put it in here with her letter. So I know. Oh, let me write her name on this. Pencil, please. And I'm going to put this somewhere. I'm running out of wheres to put things. Somewhere. Oh, there's just a couple things I have to show you. Let me take a sip. The first thing is this little box. And I saw this on a table. And I was like, that's got to be pretty vintagey. And it's a tin. And I was like, well, that would be cool. After I cleaned it up a little bit, leave it vintagey looking, but, maybe get rid of some of the dirt and grease and rust. Oh, you wouldn't believe how much dirt came off of it already. I gave it a quick swipe, but I could see there's some more there. It's like somebody had it out in a garage, I guess. But anyway, crayon art, trademark, colored drawing crayons. And it says the American Crayon Company, Sandusky, Ohio, and New York, made in the USA. And I asked the guy how much, and I think he said $5. And Mr. Possum said, will you take $3? And he said yes, because Mr. Possum does my bargaining for me. And I opened it up, and a bunch of the crayons are still here. And even the little insert thing is here. You put your name on there. And the crayons that are here have hardly been used. And I think there's 2 missing, maybe. 2 missing crayons. So I came home and right away tried to look these up. I found one image, and when I clicked on that image, it went away and came up tin heart-shaped baking pans or something. So no other images could I find on the internet. I asked AI Google. They didn't know what it was. I did some more research about the company, and the American Crayon Company is a very old company. I am going to print out the history of this company and make a page of my journal with a picture of this and when I bought it and the history of this company. Yes, because it was just very interesting. Very interesting. It's the American Crayon Company, Sandusky, Ohio. And apparently a lot of people in Sandusky, Ohio, they remember their parents working for this American Crayon Company. And I guess they made Taylor chalk and railroad chalk, and then they started making crayons and different office supplies or school supplies or something. And then I think during the war, they couldn't get their chemicals from Germany to make the crayons. They merged with, I'm thinking now because I don't have it in front of me. Oh, Prang. They merged with Prang crayons, and there was another company also. So it's like 2 or 3 different crayon companies all kind of merged together. And I know the Prang, Prange trademark is still around, but this company, I guess, went out of business. And so because this is trademark with their original name, crayon art, I'm thinking that this is pre-1915. Because after that, they merged with the different companies and they have different logos and art. One has an Old Faithful geyser and the other one is Prang. So this is like one of their original products, I believe. I'm still researching, from the American Crayon Company. Mostly what AI told me was that these are not Crayolas. That's what it knew about this. These are not Crayolas. I said, well, it doesn't say Crayola, it says crayon art. But then I looked up the company name. Yeah. And that gave me much more information. And then I went to a website from Sandusky, Ohio. And of course, they had a lot more information. So this was so interesting. These crayons might be 110 years old. Yes. And after 110 years old, and there's only 2 missing, I'd say that's quite a deal, isn't it? Yes. Anyway, I love the little tin. I thought I would put this in my vintage crayon collection. Oh, let's do one more thing from the swap meet. Yes. I couldn't believe my eyes when I saw this. Yes. I saw this box of colored pencils. Now, this vendor had, she had a box of like drawing pencils and a box of pastels and a box of maybe watercolor crayons or something. And I saw this. And, you know, I've got a couple of coloring books that I'm working on, and I love to use my Prismacolors for that. So I said, well, let's open that up and see what's inside. And it took us a few moments to figure it out. But you push it up from here, right? Push it up from here, and then you do this, and then you slide that back down, and you could stand it up like this, and then use your colors, right? Or I think there's another way of doing it too. Oh, you can lay it this way, and these little trays slide out, and the trays are velvet, flocked. They're flocked. And there's 72 Prismacolors. I took them all out and checked them, and she had them. She was a little tricksy. Yeah, she had them all like this. So they look like they were all brand new. But when I took them out and wiped them off and checked them all out, make sure they were all Prismacolors, there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 that had been sharpened. But they're still, yes, they're still a really good size. Look at that. Even though they're sharpened, I would call that hardly used at all. Most of them are not even sharpened. Like I said, I took them all out. I checked them all. They're all Prismacolors. And, you know, most of them have not even been sharpened because they're still almost as tall as the other pencils. See, look at that. Even with the point, they're like the same height. So I know, how much did she want? She wasn't really sure. So she called over to the other guy who was working the booth with her. I don't know if it was her husband or not. I'm not sure. And she said, how much for those pencils? He said, oh, $5. And I was like, let me think about this. I don't really need pencils. I said to her, oh, well, you know, pencils don't go bad. Yeah, okay, I'll take that for $5. Look at these Prismacolor pencils for $5. I'll leave them here because they're so colorful. Look at this. Ah, love my colors, right? And I came home and I went online to find it. Again, I had a really hard time finding this because apparently this is vintage, you know, not like vintage 1950, but vintage 1997 maybe, or, you know, like the late 90s, early 2000s. And these are the professional quality, not the student grade. Does not contain rainforest wood. All right, so this is the 1999 box. I think they went from 97 to 2000 or 2001, something like that with this box. It came out for a few years, yes. I'm going to color chart on the back. 72 of them, yes. So I said, $5, I get a whole box of pencils, 72 of them. Again, online, hard to find because it's a little older and there's not too many around. And I found one box on eBay. One box on eBay for $94.99. $94.99. I'm like, really? And the one that is $94.99 is in the same exact condition as this. The gentleman said that there was a couple that had been sharpened. Actually, I think this is in better shape because he had a few that had been sharpened, very slightly used, like this gray one here, and a couple sharpened like these other ones. But he said there was a few more that had been used a little bit more, so maybe they were down a little bit. So the pencils in this set are in better shape than the one he was selling for $94.99 for 72 colors. I guess if you buy these pencils individually, it could run you that much. But usually in sets, you get them a much better price. Yes, you get them for a much better price. Now, here's the dilemma. Mr. Possum said, put it up on a shelf or sell it on eBay for $50 and make some money. Am I here to make money? Oh, you all know the answer to that. I bought them for $5 to use them. What am I saving them for? I'm going to be 75 years old. If I sell them for $50, I don't know, I probably can't buy them back for, another $40 or something. So, what am I going to actually make? I just want to use them for my coloring. What would you do? So let me know in the comments below, what would you do? Yes. Would you just put them on the shelf? I don't want to look at them. I want to use them. Okay, so, yes, I love these finds. Okay, so that was something from the flea market and something from the swap meet. I got a lot more goodies to share with you, but right now, let's grab a journal. Will this fit? Will this fit in my fairy journal? Let's see. This is a bifold magical journal gifted to me from Trudy Craig. Okay, this side's getting kind of chunky. What about this side? Okay, I think I could fit this in and maybe just have to take off the bottom, but I can use that as a trim on something else. Oh, I love it with this pink. I could just put this right here, trim it off on the bottom, and then put my little sparkly fairies from Terri all around it. Yes. This was gifted to me from somebody else, but these are from Terri. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. I'll be right back. I'm going to trim this, glue this in here, and then come back and add some sparkly fairies. I just trimmed this up, and I decided that I would take part of the top off because I don't mind losing the rooster, because down on the bottom is what the poem is all about. They're sliding down the steeple, the fairies, right? And coming off here. The best game the fairies play. The best game the fairies play, the best game of all, is sliding down steeples. You know they're very tall. You fly to the weathercock, and when you hear it crow, you fold your wings and clutch your things, and then let go. They have a million other games. Cloud catching's one, and mud mixing after rain is heaps and heaps of fun. But when you go and stay with them, never mind the rest. Take my advice, they're very nice, but steeple sliding's best. Ooh, isn't that a pretty page? Somebody gifted me this fabric. Okay, don't get distracted. I decided that I would go to my Hamburglar tin of fodder that I made. All my little snails here with different expressions. That was so much fun. And there's a pink one, and he's going, oh, look at them. Look at those fairies sliding down the steeple. That has to go on there. Yes, it does. See, if I leave things on the table, the table gets very crowded, but things get used. Yes, they do. So let me pull out a sheet for gluing, and we're just going to put this snail down. Oh, and I was thinking maybe of a very, very thin, maybe pink kind of trim along this side. I'm thinking about it. I might have to go look at my trim box. These snails are done on watercolor paper. They're a little thick. I put a lot of glue there. I love that expression. Okay, where's my fairies? All right, we don't have to use all of them. Oh, this one could be flying up to the steeple. I know I had to take the rooster off, but that's okay. I just had to leave the ones down here at the bottom that were sliding. She's flying up to the top. She's going to be next to slide down the steeple. And let's see. This one can be waiting. She's waiting her turn. This one's got a magic wand. And now I'm going to go look for maybe just a tiny bit of trim for the edge of this page. Okay, I got these from the closet. I like this because it kind of reflects that paper over there, right? Just a little touch along the edge like that. Or I've got this one, which has more of a stitched look to it. I could put that there. This has a little green like this does over here, the pink and the green. But I'm kind of loving this one. All right, I'm going to go with this one. I auditioned them, and I'm picking this one. Okay, just a quick little journal page to get something into the journal. This has been sitting here for a few days. It was gifted to me. The fairies came today. I'm so glad I waited to get this into the journal because now they have more fairies there. And I used one of my little snail fodders. And even though this doesn't have an edge, you can see the little bit of crocheted edge that's on the other page. Yes, there we are. Little snail to make us laugh, a beautiful poem to read, an old book page, and some sparkly fairies. Well, thanks for coming along today for just a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Yes, a share and a chat and a journal page. And a journal page. And some of the pages that are already in here need something else added to them too. Oh, I was looking for something to put over here so this fairy could be looking at it. Ooh, I have an idea. Yes. Happy junk journaling. Bye-bye.